Cankersaur. I just like saying that word.
Cankersaur.
When I was a kid, I thought it was a dinosaur. I'm not even kidding. I was really fucking dumb.
Cankersaurus Rex.
Yeah, pretty much. I like Jurassic Park a lot. So.
He's ornery because
That's
of all
my
the
all-time
Cankersaurs.
favorite movie.
Do 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 do.
And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, go.
Welcome to the Blade Job.
Blade Job.
Blade Job podcast. Blade Job.
Russell Fresh.
No
Podcast.
Yeah, no.
Welcome to episode 18. This is Barely Legal 99.
But this was a good episode. We talked about Limitless as per usual because they're awesome. We talked about chaotic wrestling. We talked about Beyond. We talked about Women's Wrestling Revolution. Obviously, we talked about WrestleMania. It is coming up. It might be okay. TakeOver will probably be better, but you know what? We'll see. Check us out on the web, www.thebladejob.com, facebook.com/thebladejob.
You can find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, YouTube. You can subscribe. You can
Like and five-star review.
5-star
all
review.
of that.
And all of that would be greatly appreciated. You can follow myself at High Voltage 1987. I'm High Voltage Scott Perkins. You can follow Tom Collins at
Blade Job Collins.
and Mr. Trainer. Where can we find you?
I just run the Blade Job show.
Get your own Twitter.
No, I have followers. People like me.
No, they like the show.
No, they don't. This is episode 18. I enjoyed it.
And hopefully you will enjoy it too. Barely Legal.
Do, 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 do.
Oh my God.
Welcome to the Blade Job, ladies and gentlemen. It's Saturday. Let's get this shit going. So you guys excited?
And that's it.
And that's it. Good night.
Good night.
You guys excited about Women's Wrestling Revolution?
Yes.
You guys,
You sound really...
you missed my arm motions, those of you who are not in this room.
Yes.
I'm punching the air because
Yes.
it's going to be an exciting show.
What are the matchups?
Wouldn't you like to know?
That's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
That's why you ask things. To learn, dummy.
The
The main
event is one Tenniel Little Gloves Dashwood against Baby Pog herself, Jordan
Is she
Grace.
fighting for the rest of her gloves?
She
is. And that's because Jordan Grace won the Revolutionary Rumble. That was her reward, is to get to beat up Tenniel Dashwood.
That's my reward.
now
Is that because she's from Texas?
It's more just
She's
a
from
Simpsons.
Texas, right?
It's more just a Simpsons reference.
Oh,
but yes.
Jordan Grace. Yes,
Yeah.
she's from Texas. I thought you meant Tenniel Dashwood, and I was like,
She's from Australia.
nah, bud. She's from
Texas
down
and
under.
Australia.
The Thunder from down under.
That is not her nickname.
It should be.
No.
No, I figured that'd be like the Raging Cajun. Any dick from Louisiana is like, I'm the Raging Cajun.
Yo, Lash LaRue was the man.
Well,
Nobody knows who Lash LaRue is.
Was he the Raging Cajun?
He was.
All right,
he
I'm
had
done.
he
Nope,
had
I'm done.
sideburns
I don't
that made
care.
L's on his
Oh
face.
my
It
God,
was
I don't
awesome.
care. Why?
you
Why
should
would
do
you
that.
Because he was Lash LaRue and it was like the mid to late 90s.
God, what a douchebag.
I love Lash
You
LaRue.
should do something cool with your beard
Why? Because it's the only hair I have.
for your big interview. No, there's hair,
Big interview.
you know,
Down south.
all
Gross.
Your hair just like slipped down your back. It's still there.
Just slipped down my back.
It's still there. It's gross.
It's fucking weird.
It's like a year-round sweater, people.
Gross. So yeah, no, I'm pretty...
Shotzi Blackheart and Lufisto.
That's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Lufisto. She's
awesome.
like 4 foot tall and
I think she's taller than that.
well, yeah, she's taller than that, but she's just like a destroyer of hopes and dreams.
No, Lufisto is one of those performers that just, you know, she brings a certain, you know, like there's a certain femininity about her, you know, like her tattoos, like she's got the Sailor Moon tattoo, and there's something like very girly, but at the same time someone who's actually going to rip your spine out.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I just think that Lufisto is awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome,
I'm a big
awesome,
fan.
awesome.
I always get excited when she's on the card because It's like that's at least one good match.
That whole storyline that Beyond was doing for a while, where John Silver beat up Lufisto, and then John Silver beat up Jordan Grace, and then
John Silver's a bad boy.
And then Team Hog beat up John Silver and
Alex Reynolds?
Yeah? I don't remember.
Ryan Reynolds?
No, definitely
Reynolds
not Ryan
rap?
Reynolds.
Deadpool.
But that was awesome, especially because Silver
Kiddie
has started doing the punt, and the punt is such a, I don't know, it's just, if done properly without injury, it's such a devastating looking maneuver.
Yes.
But there is always a chance you actually kick someone in the head.
Or there's a chance that you totally whiff and the Big Show just rolls and goes, "Arr, the wind."
Well, that's why Orton kept kicking people in the side of the head, because he didn't want to miss.
Yeah, and that's
And no
not
one was
good.
smart enough to, I don't know, put a hand up maybe.
Well, then it doesn't look as cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you don't have a
You shit
concussion.
together. Concussions are terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna make a joke, but that would have been too.
No.
That would have gone too.
Concussion awareness.
As someone who's had 1 or 5, they're
I
not.
know there's.
They're not. They're not
I
fun.
know where the line is.
And I'm gonna cross it now.
1 or 5.
1 or 5. I don't. Yeah.
No, and you
And
know,
there we go.
WWR's got a lot of good people on the card. They haven't really announced many matches as far as I can tell.
Ooh.
But we've got, Tennille Dashwood and Jordan Grace, Karen Q and Tasha Steele versus Alexis and Jillian Lee. Whatever.
Lee.
And I mean, Kennedy Copeland, Solo Darling, Tara Calloway, Delmi Exo, Ali Rex, there's just...
Willow Nightingale.
I love Willow Nightingale.
She's awesome.
Dude, Deanna Purrazzo.
She's got bigger hair. Not Deanna Purrazzo.
No, she has this like regular,
Normal
straight black
hair.
hair. As you
Just your general hair.
Thanks, Paul Mitchell.
You're welcome. As you would expect from somebody who comes from a country that looks like a boot.
Yeah. Faye Jackson's going to be there, so we'll assume Stokely Hathaway might be making an appearance, which I'm always up for seeing Stokely Hathaway, and which means we might also see MJF, because he tends to just, follow them around. Probably won't be seeing Jonathan Gresham, though, after the events of Abundanza.
Hey. Also shaped like a boot.
What?
I'm talking about the country of Italy.
I don't understand.
It looks like a boot.
It does.
But what?
Canadian jokes.
No, we're talking about Italy, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Focus.
I can't.
There's
Get
nothing
a
funny
fucking
about Canada.
What about Canada?
There's a ton funny
There's a
about
lot.
Canada. Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys.
Hobo
Awesome.
with a shotgun.
What's that other show?
Letterkenny.
Trash Can. What's that show?
Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
Oh,
yeah.
Letterkenny's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
That's good shit.
I like Letterkenny because they use the English language in such a beautiful way to insult people, and love it. Just absolutely love it. The English language is the most beautiful language on all of the earth.
I don't think that's true.
I think so.
Okay, maybe
Used properly.
Used
like
properly.
in England.
Not
sounds
even
great.
in England. but used
England.
properly.
England. Learn how to fucking speak it, bud.
Did I say that?
Yes, you
did.
did. Roll the tape back. England. See, I told you.
The proof is there.
The proof is in the pudding.
You may have put it.
The figgy pudding. England.
So Beyond's also running.
Bollocks.
They're running a show in. That means balls.
Never mind the bollocks. Here's the Blade Show.
It's the Blade Show.
Here's the Rasselfrass.
No.
Blade Job show. That one Blade Show.
Beyond's running a show. They're returning. They have returned by the time people are listening to this to Rhode Island with Hope
Is that today?
tomorrow,
Tomorrow?
which is probably yesterday, depending on
I don't know.
time.
It's the future now. It's the past when you
Stacked
listen.
fucking card.
Man.
Colt Cabana returning to Beyond.
Nice.
I'm a huge Colt Cabana fan.
Yeah, you would
Just
be.
because. Well, the fuck does that mean?
You
I
know
don't know.
Because I support Scotty Goldman. All right. Have you ever watched his 60-minute matches with Punk?
I have seen parts of
They're fucking amazing.
60 minutes.
Colt
I
Cabana.
did it so well. I watched it in 30 minutes.
That's pretty cool. You mean like a women's Iron Man match? Because WWE seems to think that
Iron Man tag team match.
Ugh, Sorry.
Can we talk about good stuff again?
We will.
Okay.
Colt.
Thank you.
I don't know. Colt's one of those guys where he's this really, really fantastic technical wrestler, but he's also really, really good at comedy. He's really good comedy wrestler. I've only actually had the chance to see Colt wrestle live once for Beyond, and it was an amazing moment. And actually getting the chance, obviously one of the great things that we get from Beyond and Limitless and What and Chaotic is, well, maybe not Chaotic as much, but especially Beyond, you really get a chance to kind of interact with these guys and girls.
Yeah.
Between matches, after the show, before the show. Like, everyone just kind of Like, Electric Haze is such a good venue because everyone literally just hangs out.
Because you're forced to hang out with people.
Well, they have a basement.
Yeah, let's hang out in the basement of a shitty bar on
That's where they
Millbury
change and
Street.
everything. I see a lot of pictures of them just hanging out down there drinking. So
I like hanging out.
Yeah.
I don't really like drinking, but hanging out's cool.
I also saw an
I
awesome
like drinking,
picture.
but I don't like hanging out.
Talking about
You
Beyond.
got your chocolate and my peanut butter.
I saw an awesome picture of Drew,
Never mind.
Denver, Colorado, and Chris Dickinson probably 10 years ago, and Dickinson standing in the ring with a cigarette hanging out of his mouth. He looks just like the Sandman. And I thought it was awesome. I don't know, I just felt happy seeing it. What's the guy from Pazuzu? The
Jaka?
No, he's not one of it's not Jaka. It's not EYFBO.
Dickinson?
Fuck no, I'm blanking on his name. He kind of Polynesian looking. Fuck, I feel super bad.
You should.
But the first time I saw him wrestle,
Not just for that.
one way or the other, I'm outside Electric Haze, and I'm just smoking a butt.
Was it Chris Dickinson?
No. And
Jaka?
this dude's just like hanging out outside of Electric Haze, and people keep trying to give him the too sweet, and he keeps being like, "Nah, man, I don't do that," and then doing it upside down instead. It was just hysterical. I don't know why I thought about that. Probably just Pazuzu. So, but going back to what I was saying, like, I like the fact that we get to, so I got to interact with Colt Cabana. When the last Beyond show, Abundanza.
The interaction went, "Get away from me, kid." You
Pretty
bothered me.
Kid, you bought
No, because I bought a T-shirt, so
Oh.
he was at least wanted to get my money first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Colt. You're a nice guy.
I'll stay away.
With a much better wrestling podcast.
Yeah, his is
Really fucking good. It's actually my inspiration. That was the reason I wanted to do this. I think Art of Wrestling is fucking awesome. But Zima Ion, DJZ, whatever he's going by. This is a guy that was on TNA for years. And at Abundanza, he was just hanging out at the bar, just chatting with people. He didn't, go hide in the back. He didn't get paid and leave. He hung out. And I was like, that's really cool, because you're a pretty big-name star at this point. You don't have to be here. You can leave.
Well, Joey Ryan does the same thing.
Yeah, Joey Ryan, they just kind of hang out God, what show was it that, I just randomly stopped Joey Ryan and I was like, "Hey man, can I grab a picture with you real quick?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely." And he was on his way out the door and he still took time to stop. He wanted to talk to all the fans. He wanted to interact with people. And that's really cool because Joey Ryan, once again, he don't need us. He doesn't.
Well, he does, but
but he
He
doesn't
don't need you.
Well, he probably doesn't need me.
Joey Ryan's
but-
one of these guys that, once again, a TNA guy who made, he got his name out there on TNA and then took it and ran with it and said, "I'm going to be one of the biggest goddamn stars on the
And
indies."
by it, he means his penis.
His penis, yes. Are you trying to show me something?
I didn't want it to lock, but yeah, I pulled up all the from Team Blizzard.
Oh, hey.
It's their Wikipedia page. Or
Pinky Sanchez.
Pinky and the Brain
Yeah.
Sanchez.
Cool dude, though. I chatted with him. He crowd surfed his way out after that match that they had. He actually just dropped onto the crowd and they crowd surfed him to the back of Electric Haze. It was awesome.
Nice.
I feel like that's how I want to go.
Like when you die?
No, just in general. That'd just be like
leave a building.
a cool way to travel.
I want to
I
leave.
just want to walk into
Hey, don't
Walmart,
grab my
jump
ass.
on people so they crowd surf me out the door.
I've decided I'm leaving the room like Senor Chang at all times now. I'm just gonna have like a boombox that plays a rap song about myself and just like flip people off and leave.
Community's such a good show.
I'll allow
really
it.
is.
Oh, Community's the best.
That's fucking great. So
That's what got me to love Dungeons and Dragons.
I still haven't seen the D&D episode yet.
Dude,
Oh, you gotta see it.
there's two of them. The first one's better.
First one's
Do
a lot
we
better.
want to talk about negative shit, or do we want to talk about positive shit right
I don't
now?
want to be sad today, all right?
Well, we have to talk about the negative shit one way or the other.
All right, negative. Go.
My second cousin's 4th half birthday. I don't want to be negative and sad today.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. So, wait, so 4th half birthday, so they're 2?
Dude, what are we talking about?
Anyways.
Focus up.
So,
No, it's a 4th half birthday.
the quote-unquote IWC...
The interstate.
All I think of now is wrestling.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
Interstate wrestling
Commission?
community.
sure.
Well, I mean, technically it is interstate.
God damn it. So, there was an uproar.
Internet.
There you
Guy
go.
95?
Were you actually trying to figure that out? Okay. There was an uproar about...
International.
So apparently
House of
WWE
Pancakes.
Icebox.
wanted to name a match after a pimp, and
no, they
the
didn't want
internet
to.
lost their
They
mind.
did.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They
And then people told Snickers about it. And Snickers goes, nah, we gonna satisfy. And they satisfied.
Fucking Snickers and satisfy me.
I don't know if that was sexual
No.
or about candy, but either
Both.
way, yeah.
Both.
I like
Why not both?
¿Por qué no las dos?
Is that how you say why not both?
That's how he says it.
Yeah.
Is that right?
It was in the
It sounds like
the
two.
Ortega commercial or what's the other taco company? Oh,
El
El
Paso?
Paso? Yeah, I don't know, whatever.
Their
New
picante
York
sauce
City.
is great.
New York City.
So
And this has been 90s commercials.
So
That was like 3 years
WWE
It was
has
also
a
the 90s,
long
though. They've been doing it in New
history
York City for a long time.
of
Yeah.
glorifying terrible people, and it feels like the internet itself had enough of it. And after naming the Battle Royal for the ladies the Fabulous Moolah
Ladies!
Battle Royal, people lost their shit.
Yeah, because she's
For
a
good
terrible,
reason.
terrible human being.
So, two things about that.
Cyndi Lauper Invitational.
One, we'll talk about why Fabulous Moolah was a poor choice. And then we'll talk about why the match itself is a bad choice. And I'm not saying women are bad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying...
Girls are bad and kind.
Okay. So, I got tagged in a photo on Twitter. Hey, look at that.
Oh, how about you focus on what we're doing?
Well,
Try and
hold
be
on.
professional.
How about this? I got tagged by H2O, Hardcore Hustle Organization, an organization run by Matt Tremont, who does some awesome deathmatch wrestling. And they've decided not to go to Mania. They're running a show in New Jersey.
That's
for
because you
people
can't
who
have death
go.
matches in fucking New Orleans.
You can't do shit in New
No.
Orleans. Anyways,
Another reason why I don't care for Louisiana.
next year in New York's gonna be pretty dope, though.
Yeah, because you can do whatever you want in New York.
Yeah,
but it's in New
hookers,
Jersey.
Blow, it's fine. So
Can we
obviously,
get hookers and blow?
yeah, absolutely, just
I
for
mean,
you, buddy.
We
I
can
mean,
do
it doesn't just have to be for me.
Well,
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
share. We'll share.
Yeah. Trash can will have some.
trash cans in.
So,
One blow, please.
who wants to talk about why Fabulous Moolah is a terrible person?
She basically enslaved women wrestlers and made them live not at her house, but she had like a I don't know.
Dungeon of Pain,
I imagine it to be like a Graceland type fucking compound.
or like a Neverland
Did you-
Ranch.
Yeah.
The thing on Reddit where someone broke down, I think it was on r squared circle. He
I think
broke
that's
down-
where I'm getting all of my information that I
Well, hold on.
glanced over.
I don't follow Squared Circle because they have a no spoilers rule that constantly gets broken.
Yeah, how do you think I find out all
fucking
of the
hate that shit.
news?
The rest of the internet.
And so does the
Well,
Twitter.
that's why I don't watch
But
the internet.
like some guy, he made this huge post and he went through almost
Yeah.
each terrible thing that.
If you go on the top Squared Circle post for this week, you'll figure it out. But just know that she was not a very good person.
She wasn't even a good wrestler, in my opinion. She was a really good marketer. She was a really good show person. She was not a good performer, in my personal opinion. Especially, like Wendy Richter. Wendy Richter was a far better professional wrestler than Fabulous Moolah was, and Wendy Richter was pushed out of the WWF because of Fabulous Moolah.
Who was the... I forget their names. There was a tag team that went to Japan and, like, for
Bullet
WWF.
Club.
No, god damn it. Focus and be fucking professional for once in your life.
War Machine.
Yeah.
AJ Styles.
No,
and AJ Styles.
So they went, it was some international relations thing with the WWF.
Back when they were still doing
Yeah.
relations with New Japan?
Yeah.
Or was it All Japan?
I don't know. It was somewhere.
Anyways, Japan.
It was Japan.
Oh, yeah.
Land of the Rising Sun.
Accurate.
That's what they call themselves.
But anyway,
Yeah.
they weren't the team that had the belt they weren't supposed to do a title change, and they were going to like at WrestleMania or some big event afterwards.
Rasselfrass?
It might have been WrestleFest, the very first one.
The beginning.
But then Fabulous Moolah called over there and was like, "No, this changed. You guys are going to win the titles," and they couldn't get a hold of anyone else at WWF to confirm that, so they just went with it. And then WWF got super angry at them because they were saving that for like WrestleMania or whatever big show, and kicked them the fuck out.
Moolah was a manipulative bitch. It's unfortunate, you know, like, I mean, obviously...
Women, am I right?
God damn it. God damn it. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm just kidding.
No, god damn it. But at the same time, I do think it's...
Women be
I'm just
shopping.
kidding. Yeah. But that's not the next statement you want to make, buddy.
Obviously, Fabulous Moolah, terrible person. There were, especially in that time, there were a lot of terrible people.
Oh, yeah.
Vince McMahon can probably be included in people who have done terrible things.
Senior and or junior?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Junior for sure.
I've heard that Vince Senior was actually a really, really good promoter for Capital Wrestling. Like, he really did, like, he cared about his territory. But that was the thing. He still hated what Vince Jr. did with his company.
He was a territory man.
A terrible territory man?
Terrible, just terrible.
Terrible Terry. That's terrible.
So, I mean, like, if you know, think of the biggest, some of the biggest names in wrestling, you know, Hogan, shitbag.
Terrible person.
Austin, kind of a shitbag. You know, like...
He took his ball and went home.
That's true, kid.
He also beat his wife.
That's true, kid.
Oh. We're talking about outside of the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just talking about being a terrible...
Being a terrible person.
Oh, Chris Benoit.
Oh...
Too soon?
We're not.
Too late, bro.
Yeah.
Too late. Yeah.
You know, these people, like, I mean, obviously, I'm not saying all these people are bad. I'm not saying all these people are good. It's just like any other industry, any other business. Some people are really, really genuinely good people. Some people are giant shitbags. It happens. It's the way life is. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that WWE did something about it. I wish it didn't take an advertiser threatening them to do it.
That's the only way that the WWE
Operates.
would do something like
Oh,
that.
and
it's about the bottom line,
and
which
fuck.
I mean, it's $1 billion business. I get it.
Fuck Stephanie McMahon. The Twitter community created a hashtag to stop this name from being used.
Yeah.
And Stephanie has the fucking balls to use that hashtag when she puts out her bullshit half-assed, you know, we understand and we are making a conscious decision because we really are committed to our women's division. Fuck you.
It's like, why did you name it that in the first place? It's not like she didn't know, Stephanie of all people.
Someone who, I don't know, has grown up in the business,
Yeah.
literally
Who
in the
knew
business.
Mae Young like her
Personally.
entire life?
Eh,
Or not Mae Young,
Moolah.
Fabulous Moolah.
Well, because that's the thing.
she knew Mae Young too.
Like Mae Young, I don't ever really hear bad things about Mae Young. Mae Young seems like she was a genuinely good person, which is really great. You know,
I hope that's true.
I do too. You know, it's like
But I don't trust anything.
Don't
DTA.
trust anyone.
Everyone sucks.
DTA, you done some bitch.
Everyone's a piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty
That's my life philosophy.
Yeah, it's accurate. So I had a problem with this from the get-go, and it wasn't even necessarily the name thing. Obviously, I saw it and I kind of went, this isn't going to go well.
Yeah, last time they did a women's battle royal at WrestleMania.
Didn't Santina win?
Santina.
Yeah,
Yep.
Miss WrestleMania.
Miss WrestleMania. I am Santina.
No, the problem I have with it
Battle
is
Royal, and a man also won the first women Money in the Bank.
kind of both women Money in the Banks. Anyways,
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
That was such a shitty
I'm going to
story.
preface this with I
she
do
ever
not
cash that
like... No, not yet. I'm going to preface this with I do not like Battle Royals at all. I think they're fucking stupid. And don't say, well, the Royal Rumble, because the Royal Rumble is a very different style of Battle Royal.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a gauntlet match Battle Royal.
It's the most genius match type.
Oh, it's great. I love the Rumble.
love it.
Battle Royals,
Like with everyone in the
Yeah,
ring,
starting in the ring. And
okay.
yeah.
I hate the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. I think it's stupid.
I
It's
like it just because Gronkowski was involved.
well, I'm fine with the Andre the Giant just because it's like there's so much talent on the roster that you like. I don't know. It's the biggest show of the year. It's an easy way to get all of the guys who wouldn't have a match.
I'm sorry.
in.
I'm not gonna be a. I'm not gonna try not to be a dick, but you know, maybe you just haven't earned a spot on WrestleMania yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I don't want my first WrestleMania match to be on a fucking pre-show battle royal. Like, I would rather earn a spot on the card. You know, and I know there's politics involved and there's bullshit involved. But the guys and the girls who do well are on that card.
Yeah.
The guys and the girls who are selling well. And I'm not saying, obviously, there's always going to be your Roman Reigns. There's always going to be your John Cena's. There's always going to be people who are going to get a spot one way or the other. But, like, the Usos, they've earned their fucking spot this year. They turned their characters around so well that they absolutely deserve to be defending the titles at WrestleMania.
Who are they wrestling?
It's gonna be. It looks like a fatal 4-way or a triple threat. Them, New Day, and Bludgeon Brothers probably.
Oh yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers.
Dude, Bludgeon Brothers are awesome. Fuck you.
Not that action.
I'm not.
I love Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. I really do.
Nah.
Luke Harper's looking great too. He's thinned out and jacked up. Like, he looks great.
He's thin and jacked.
Yeah. But anyways, now we're gonna have 2 battle royals.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's so the pre-show is gonna start at like noon.
No, the pre-show started during the post-show of Fastlane.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm not saying that the women don't deserve a memorial style match, something to immortalize them.
A multi-person
match. We talked
ladder
about it on
match.
Twitter. A ladder match, a trios match. You know, like a 12-woman, 4-way trios or something like that.
12-way, 4-way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, why are we just carbon copying everything and then just putting first ever historic women's in front of it?
Because it's safe.
Yep.
They've already ruined every
It's
gimmick
just
match
a
they have.
business at this point, and that's safe.
They've ruined Hell in a Cell.
Remember that time
They've
Sasha
ruined
wouldn't go
TLC.
through the table because she weighs like 100 pounds?
Well, I
Remember
blame
the time
Charlotte
right
for that.
after that when she wouldn't go through the table because she weighs like 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I blame Charlotte for that. You don't throw someone that light, like, horizontally onto a table. You need to put them vertically through the table. Whatever.
But Kevin Owens goes through so easily.
Because
But why?
kind of fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a good wrestler, though.
He's probably one of the best.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just think they could have been a little more creative. I think they could have maybe used their brains for once.
I just don't
See that
It's
happening?
not going to happen.
Yeah.
No.
Because at this point, it's so big. It's just a business, and it's a safe, proven way to
Repeat
succeed.
the same fucking shit.
It's succeeding. It may not be outstandingly succeeding, like doing crazy stuff, but there's
There's no
risk.
Just do something.
There's very
Slightly
no risk.
different. Yeah.
Like,
When they used to do the Money in the Bank
There's more
at
risk.
WrestleMania,
that was awesome.
that was dope. Like,
Why not have... Okay, Money in the Bank is the only gimmick match that I'm actually okay with it having a pay-per-view, because it's not something that there's no direct cause and effect. You know, you won the Royal Rumble, you main event WrestleMania. You know, it's you win Money in the Bank and you have a year. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, I like that. I agree that it was better when it was opening WrestleMania, but I'm actually okay with Money in the Bank having its own pay-per-view.
But I'm
Hell
just
in a
saying
Cell
something like that
needs to go away. TLC needs to go away. Extreme Rules needs to go away. These gimmicked pay-per-views are starting to piss me off. When was the last time you saw a Hell in a Cell match that felt like it had some clout, had some weight to it?
1996.
wouldn't even say 98.
Taker Shane.
Even that, I don't know. It was good. It had some storyline. To me, the last one was Triple H Undertaker. That one really felt.
What was that? 27.
Yeah, I don't know that whole. Even that whole like Undertaker's like, I want to wrestle you, and Triple H going, nah, I'm good. I don't want to kill you. Nah, I'm good. And then just that moment of, you know what? You want it. You got it. Hell in a Cell. Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good.
You know, it's just like, it felt like something, because I popped because I hadn't, you know, we didn't know there was going to be a Hell in a Cell match. Every October, December, whenever the fuck they do it these days.
It's October. It's spooky. Halloween.
It's like, these two people are feuding. I wonder what they're going to do. You know, it's like, Jesus Christ, just
surprise us.
Get rid of especially with them being interbranded pay-per-views again, it's time to get rid of gimmick pay-per-views and save your gimmicks for, I don't know, capping off feuds.
Right, a single match. So instead of having, they're all Extreme Rules, like,
and they're not even.
Just
That's
have
the thing.
just have a fucking match. Oh, your kendo stick on a pole match. That happened.
Judy Bagwell on a stick.
Judy Bagwell.
On a forklift.
Judy forklift on a bag match.
Yeah.
It's Judith forklift.
So
right?
now, just because I don't like gimmicked pay-per-views, I'm actually don't have a problem with themed pay-per-views. If you remember, for a while, No Way Out was all matches that have something stopping the competitors from escaping. Lumberjack matches, strap matches, cage matches, stuff like that. That makes sense because it could be anything. You could have a cage match, you could have a Hell in a Cell, you could have a strap match.
You could have Dogs from Hell.
Oh, God.
Kennel from Hell. This is dog
fucking
poop.
Boss man.
Just dog poop. It's like, yo, you couldn't have taken him outside
before.
before.
I wouldn't want to get out and step on dog poop. That shit sticks to your shoe. Then you got to walk to backstage. Gets all up the ramp, and you're the guy that smells.
Remember when they had Punjabi Prison and Kali came back for like, 7 minutes and now he's gone again?
I was talking.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God Tom stopped talking, and thank God that
Kali went
away.
Thank God I went away.
So, blah. I don't know. It is what it is. I mean, I'm actually really surprised because they already made the fucking statue and everything for that match. You know, like they did dump a bunch of money into it and whatever.
This looks like Moolah. No,
but
someone else.
At the same time, their best was, oh shit, what do we call it? The WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. Whoa, fuck. That really
Presented by Snickers.
Presented by Snookers.
Snookers.
Into a Snickers.
Snooters. Hoover and some schneef.
Snooki? She's undefeated at WrestleMania.
That's true, kid.
That's fucked up.
That sucks.
Yeah, so is Michael Cole.
So is not
RVD.
Triple H.
RVD's.
Triple H is very much not.
He's very
I think
defeated.
RVD has the longest undefeated streak at WrestleMania now, at like 3.
Good on you, Rob.
Hey, it's all about how you
He's probably
present
stoned as shit
Blaze
right
it
now.
up, bro. Yeah.
Blaze it, 420.
Mr. 420.
I miss RVD.
Yeah.
I got to see him perform in Money in the Bank a couple years ago, though. That was.
I don't think
fun.
I've ever seen him. I would like to.
I saw him at ECW, like at the Palladium. It was fucking nuts.
That was a long ass time ago.
Raven, fucking Mike Awesome, Masato. I was happy because I actually got to see the match they did for like 3 years, which never got old to me. Mike Awesome, Masato Tanaka, ECW World Heavyweight Championship. Just that match. If they did that at every single pay-per-view they did, I was happy because I loved the two of those guys together because they'd wrestled in Japan already. They already knew each other. And Masato Tanaka was a crazy person and would take just the sickest bumps.
Yeah.
That was a good show. I went to 2 ECW shows at the Palladium, and they were both awesome. Anyways.
Can we stick to WrestleMania news?
Yeah.
Possibly bad news. AJ Styles may be getting hurt, maybe not.
We haven't decided if we're going to hurt him or not.
Yes. What?
Maybe getting hurt and maybe not. I
AJ
don't know.
Styles maybe being hurt at Madison Square Garden last night.
MSG, not
MSG.
the Chinese food thing.
MSG.
But I guess he came back out after, but he may have been limping. So maybe it's just like a ouchie, but
maybe he didn't.
I don't know. That weird guy on the internet with the strange accent seemed to think that
it was
a work.
It was a work. I'm hoping that the strange man on the internet, that the news story that we watched, I'm hoping that he is correct and that it's a work. And
I once met a strange man on the internet. He turned out to be really nice. He gave me a Snickers.
Brought to you by
Snickers.
Snap it to a Snickers.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So, 10 second off topic. They don't cut out the Macho Man Slim Jim commercials on old Nitros, and
Good.
it's awesome.
Good.
Go on. Back to what you were.
Savage was awesome.
You were saying.
Oh yeah. Oh no. But yeah. So hopefully AJ's fine. And then sticking with WrestleMania, John Cena calling out The Undertaker.
Wabadoo.
Now
That is not the Undertaker's theme song.
whether
No,
it's rolling. What?
No, okay. We already talked about this, so let's just open the discussion now. Who do you think should... Wow, I whistled while I was doing that. It was weird.
Who do you think you are?
7 Saudi soldiers out of my Saddam Southern.
Who do you think Big Matt John should wrestle? The Dead Man or the Badass?
Dead man.
Tommy?
See, it's tough because Dead Man retired.
It's tough like a $2 steak. Dead man didn't retire. Nobody said
Dead
he
Man
retired.
put his hat and his jacket in the middle of the
yeah,
ring.
and then when he came
walked
back,
away.
he was wearing that cool Druid cloak.
Yeah, but not the hat and jacket.
Right, so he doesn't have to wear that to the ring. He can just wear his cool, like, cloak.
I think so. What I'm
Prince of
hearing is
Darkness.
that Undertaker has told them this is 99.9% his last match. That he's done. He doesn't want to do it anymore. He's retiring. It's over. If that's the case, I think
He said that last year.
that he should go out. I think the Undertaker, the Dead Man, had his last match last year. I think let Mark Calloway have his last match. And the American Badass is more of a
Mark Calloway's not a wrestler.
I mean, Mark Callis was, though.
Yeah, he was, but
But I'm just saying, like,
don't
he's still
reprise
going to
that
be the
role.
Undertaker. I'm not saying he comes out as Mark Calloway. He's coming out as the Undertaker one way or the other. That's his ring name. But I think that, having, especially because since John Cena was there when the American Badass was there. That was their...
oh, actually, he shook his hand the
Yeah.
first. Yeah. Hey, kid, what's your name? John Cena.
Ruthless
sir.
aggression!
Ruthless aggression.
The prototype.
What was my line?
I just think that John Cena versus the American Badass makes more sense. And obviously it lends a lot of the theory has a lot of credence. We've got Kid Rock being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah. It would be like Motorhead playing Triple H to the ring, but
And they haven't announced
not.
some shitty musical guest for WrestleMania. They do it every year.
oh, we don't have to listen to Pitbull.
Or
Get to.
Kid Ink and Travis Barker.
I like Travis Barker.
I was smoking a cigarette during that performance.
He's a pretty good drummer.
Because Santa Clara Stadium would let you go outside the stadium, and
That's
it was
pretty cool.
awesome. So we were butts through that, and we actually missed most of the Divas Championship match.
Plus,
which sucks because I think that was.
He can ride his motorcycle off into the sunset.
That's true.
That's true.
Well, it'll probably
Easy Rider style, because then they ended up in New Orleans. Oh. If you haven't seen the movie Easy Rider, you should.
Him and Kid Rock.
Kid Rock just has a gold football helmet.
He's just waiting there for him.
I don't know.
Come on, Mike!
I think it would be even cooler if, for some reason, I couldn't give you a storyline why, if John came out as the professor of thugonomics.
I want him to come out as the prototype.
Why not just because?
Yeah. Come out with the original John Cena theme song, you know, because both so last year, Roman and Taker. Taker gets a cool WrestleMania entrance, Roman really doesn't. The year before that...
never mind.
Who was the year before that?
Shane?
Yeah. Taker gets a cool WrestleMania entrance, Shane doesn't. Him and Bray the year before... No, yeah, him and Bray the year before. Taker gets a cool, WrestleMania entrance, and Bray just kind of shows up.
Oh.
But there's fireflies.
Boom, boom, boom,
How's
boom.
the hose, Randy?
You know, this is a chance, because John always has a cool WrestleMania entrance. So does Taker. So this is going to be one of those really cool, like, double shot entrances. Because when Triple H and Stephanie are going to have this outlandish entrance. Because Triple H always does.
He does every year.
And I'm really disappointed.
When it was Triple H versus The Undertaker, and they both had awesome entrances.
True.
That was awesome.
Remember when Motorhead played?
That was cool.
That was awesome.
Motorhead.
That was awesome.
That was awesome.
I was a little disappointed because the only WrestleMania I've been to, I don't. No, not at all.
Make me sad to be alive.
The only WrestleMania I've been to since it was outdoor stadium in California, it was light out pretty much until the main event. So Taker's entrance was kind of
during
not
the daytime.
Same.
Yeah.
Triple H,
Superdome is it's a dome.
It's indoors.
It's a dome.
Yeah, that's
Triple
why
H's
Drew Brees
entrance,
can throw for fucking 6,000 yards. Yeah.
I was
play outside, asshole.
Really disappointed about Triple H's entrance, not because it wasn't cool, because it was the one with the Terminator shit.
Yeah.
But because usually Triple H's entrance has like the green lasers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was outdoors. It was during the day, so obviously there was nothing really cool about
that
it.
was when Rusev had a tank, right?
Yeah,
That's
which
cool.
was weird.
If I may interject.
No.
Happy
Yes,
Rusev Day.
Happy Rusev Day. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't know.
You were saying?
I would just like to see The Undertaker regardless. I don't feel like last year's match did him justice. It was
no.
It
wasn't even him losing to Reigns. The match itself.
He
didn't
seemed
work well
like,
with Reigns.
It seemed like the only point to that match was to try to get Roman over. It didn't. It was a match to make Roman look good, and it didn't make him look good. It just made The Undertaker look weak.
However,
because he's a 1,000-year-old dead man.
I am gonna say something
undead?
good
Pre-dead?
about Roman beating
Post-dead?
The Undertaker. This is the only good thing.
Whoa, calm down.
So, the night after, at Raw, night after, Roman had his fucking terrible, I feel bad, I beat you, but at the same time, I feel good. And then, that was the day that Braun Strowman came out of his shell. And he picked up and beat the shit out of Roman Reigns. That put Braun Strowman so over. That made him a star.
Yeah.
That day.
Braun Strowman was the original person who was supposed to beat The Undertaker, and Undertaker said no. And I agree with that.
He wasn't ready.
He wasn't ready. I wouldn't be mad if it is
Get these hands.
John Cena. Like, if it is John Cena, it's like, he will make The Undertaker look good. It will be a good match. Undertaker is not who he used to be, but he can still move a little bit.
John Cena can literally carry him the whole match.
Yes.
I still think
He has
if this is Taker's last match, Taker's got to go out on a win.
He won't.
I feel like he will.
I feel like he...
But he already went out on a loss, so he might go out on a win.
Yeah, there you go.
He's already done the traditional
He's
thing.
undead now. Now he's a biker. Maybe.
I hope they bring back the corporate ministry.
It was me.
Remember when The Rock at Survivor Series joined the corporation when they recreated the Montreal Screwjob.
Yep.
That was awesome. I don't know why, but
I like The Rock. Although I did watch The Tooth Fairy the other day. Not a good movie.
No?
Don't watch
were
it.
your children there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That was just him.
It was there on that snow day, so I came in from shoveling, and I was all like, "The fuck's this shit? Can we not watch this? How about we watch like an actual Rock match?" My wife was like, "No, man." So we watched Ryan Sheckler and The Rock play hockey, and yeah, it wasn't a good movie.
Are you sure?
Seth MacFarlane was in it. He was like a
Drug dealer.
Drug dealer. Yeah.
McFarlane?
St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, yes.
Yeah. The day the children left Scotland.
His children walked out of
Egypt.
Italy, right?
Yeah.
Cowboy
Is that
boot.
what we were talking about?
That's why we were talking about cowboy boots. So last night, which was not St. Patrick's Day, Tom Collins, what happened last night that wasn't St. Patrick's Day? I should talk into the mic. You're welcome, bud.
What? I'm so confused right now because today is.
It was Cold Fury.
Yeah, it was Cold Fury.
Gotcha.
You know that?
Today's
That
St.
happened last
Patrick's
night,
Day.
yeah.
Today is St. Patrick's Day. Yesterday was
It
not.
was not St. Patrick's Day.
I don't get
because
it.
today is St. Patrick's Day.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to go to my sister's house, and they smoked corned beef, so I guess it's pastrami, but I don't fucking care.
High off of corned beef? Is that why they smoked it?
They're good Christians.
But
Catholics. I don't know, whatever.
Let's talk about Cold Fury.
Yeah, Cold Fury.
It's fury, but it's also cold.
Frigid.
I don't know. I'm excited for smoked meats.
Well, yeah, it's smoked meats. Yeah, Cold Fury was last night.
And everyone lost.
No.
I think
Josh
we
Briggs
all
didn't
won.
Lose.
Josh Briggs will never lose,
Chances are he
Everyone lost.
doesn't like you.
It's fine.
especially me. And MJF.
I think I have a pretty good rapport with him.
I don't think you do.
No. Only
Well, let's go to our live correspondence. Oh wait, no, we don't have any because none of us went.
I'm out for the day, boys.
Why? Why are you out?
Who won? Who's the new
Oh, no.
heavyweight champion? Who's the new heavyweight chaotic champion? Where are you going?
That would be JT Dunn.
You talking to your own microphone. Get away from mine.
I can't talk into my own microphone.
Why?
I don't know. Ask your producer.
No, he wants you to talk into your microphone.
Do you not have a microphone?
Aw, I have to share a mic with him? Gross. Now I'm going to get Tom Collins cooties.
You have your own phone. Why are you looking at my phone?
Because you have it pulled up.
Yeah,
JT Dunn is the new chaotic
right.
heavyweight champion.
Now we're back on track. Is this close enough? Or do I have to kiss him?
Kiss him.
Now, Kia.
Yeah. Has the mic been fucked up the entire time?
That's okay. Tom Collins doesn't really say shit.
Oh, that's
so
funny.
It's okay.
Have fun
alright.
editing this shit.
Everyone
Yeah.
had a special treat and didn't have to hear me.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, 7.
So Cold Fury, JT
Yeah,
Dunn
yeah.
became Chaotic Wrestling
Yeah, I already
heavyweight
said that.
champion.
Yeah.
Which
Did
is
you
awesome.
see the video of the finish for that?
No, I
It
haven't.
was just a devastating elbow. Like, it's normally a devastating elbow, but this one looked pretty
Like, it's not
devastating.
just death by elbow, it's like
It looked pretty...
banish you to the underworld.
Evisceration
elbow.
by elbow.
Right, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I like Dunn. I think Dunn is the like.
I don't know if you know this, but he's the savior.
Pro wrestling savior.
So
I heard that once.
I can't decide if Dunn's a heel or not,
Oh, he is.
but he's not.
No, he is.
He gets a pretty
Yes.
good reaction wherever he goes. I feel like it's, he does. He plays
What
a
a
really good
bastard.
heel. Well, he
real
fought
arsehole.
Markopolis. Markopolis is definitely a heel.
Mark Hoppus?
Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 is definitely a heel.
Dude,
No.
he's fine.
Tom
He's
DeLonge is a
dreamy.
heel.
Tom DeLonge's a heel.
He's just a crazy person.
That's why they
He's straight
replaced
up
him
crazy person.
with Matt Skiba.
Oh, Skiba. Dude, Blink-182 is so good now. Don't even get me started.
Oh, dude, the new album is awesome.
That's
It's
fan
really
fucking
good.
tastic. I listened to the deluxe edition. It's like,
I haven't heard the
Double length?
the extra songs yet, but I
They're
heard
good.
they're really good.
yep.
Is that on Spotify?
Yes.
It is,
nice.
yeah.
Yep. Way to support local artists, Tim.
Yeah,
Tom.
like fucking
Fuck this.
Blink-182.
I don't think they're from around here.
No.
The album's called California.
I don't think they know where here is.
They've
I've
been
seen
here
him
before.
here.
Doesn't mean they know where it is.
Saw them
That's
at the
true.
Palladium.
Doesn't
Weird.
mean they know where it is.
That was a long ass time
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
I saw him at Great Woods.
I want to say they played
Tweeter
with like
Center.
Sum 41.
Nope.
Some 41 is playing the Warped Tour this year, though.
Ooh, I haven't seen them in a hot minute.
But
Nobody
then you have
has.
to go see all the other shit.
I know.
Anyways,
I know.
chaotic wrestling.
Yes. So that was cool.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Josh Briggs beat Eddie Edwards to retain the New England Championship.
They hugged at the end.
You have my title,
it out.
Josh. I'm coming for it.
Is that you or Eddie Edwards saying it?
Oh, that's Tom Collins.
I did not say that.
Beat him up, Josh.
Don't. Just because I'm sharing a mic doesn't give you permission to speak for me in that manner.
Wait, we're in a feud right now, right?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
You expect me to remember that?
Wrestle Frass.
Also, not too happy about 2 other matches.
Yeah.
What matches are those?
Those would be the Chaotic Tag Team Championship match.
Boo.
Because although I do like Killanova, I really like Mainstay Posse.
I do too.
And Ashley Vox lost.
She did.
It makes me sad.
Yeah, I like Ashley Vox.
Yeah.
Tell her I said what's up.
She'll know what it means.
She'll know what it means.
Why don't you just start showing up to shows with us?
That's true.
Both of y'all. Actually, you're the worst.
How many Limitless shows have you been to?
How many have you been to?
1.
Yeah, I've been to 0.
That's like 100% more than you.
How many Beyond shows?
But yo, we're going
More
to
than
Limitless.
you.
We're going to Limitless.
Bullshit.
Yeah, that's
Soon.
bullshit.
Limitless
We are.
is soon.
God, that is soon. That's like 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Nice.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
It's gonna be fucking.
We haven't
awesome.
talked about that today yet, right?
No, we
Limitless
haven't.
is gonna be
All right.
awesome.
Well, then let's stay on topic and talk about Cold Fury. Because there was also 8-man tag team match. Didn't
4
know
teams,
that.
2 teams.
2 teams.
All men?
Yes.
That's why it was an 8-man. Makes sense. 4 plus 2 is 4 times 2 is 8.
It was Brian Malonis, Little Guido,
Yes.
Stevie Richards,
Yes.
and Tommy Dreamer
How the fuck did we miss this?
against D.L. Hurst, Brett Domino, Mikey Webb, Scotty Slade.
Oh, how the
Did they
fuck
die?
we-
And I think
Oh, my-
everyone died.
Except for Brian Malonis.
He killed everyone. Except for Tommy Dreamer, who just can't die.
If I was
God, no.
if I was a big man like Brian Malonis, I would do the Johnny Cockstrong steamroller. That would be my finisher. Just fucking
Just roll over.
Just do that under the giant, like stand on him,
yeah.
like walk over him.
Yeah.
Those were the big matches. There was also, well, by big, like, the championship matches and then a huge 8-man tag. You also had Anthony Green against Cam Zagami.
Which I heard was awesome.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
I can't wait to see Anthony Green
Does Chaotic
and
release
Martin
their shit?
Stone.
Like
They
on
have like
DVD
their
or
own fucking
streaming service.
Yeah.
And
go to Powerbomb, guys.
I'll buy a DVD.
Mike Verna defeated Chase Del Monte.
I saw that Mike Verna showed some color,
Del Monte.
and that's interesting.
He's
to
from
me
a cowboy boot.
because
Del
Beyond
Monte.
has Beyond for the
He's
past
from Lowell.
X amount of years
Yeah.
has been very PG, very family friendly.
Yeah.
Is this a sign with Fury taking over that they are going to?
What did he do?
I don't know. He
Bleeding.
bled all over the place. I mean, not all over.
Actually,
the place.
they had that cage match. Remember, like a couple
when
months ago,
fucking Chase Del Monte got caught
impaled.
on the cage.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but that was an accident. This looked like a blade job.
Oh, where the blade job?
Cheap pop
Oh.
right here.
I wanna go
this
back to my own
studio. No, you stay where you are.
Tom Collins keeps putting his hand on my knee, and it's awkward.
It's not
I know,
awkward.
baby.
Fury's doing something really great with Chaotic.
Yeah.
Because he's keeping it chaotic, but he's also
Bringing some goddamn order to it. No, what?
kind of.
He's fucking going big on him too.
Yeah.
Did you hear when he was on a wrestling podcast about nothing?
No, I didn't.
Right? Yeah.
Maybe I did.
It was like a little bit after he took over, and he was just going over, how he's like saw it now differently that he's running it as
Instead of
opposed
just
to-
performing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, granted, he was also essentially the farm league for it because they had such a close working relationship with his school.
Yeah. But he talked about it a bunch. It's a good back and forth interview.
That's cool. I got to check that out.
Yeah.
I may have listened to some of it. I don't remember. I remember listening to the one right after they announced they were selling it, but before they announced that Fury was the one who purchased it.
Yeah.
And then the former owner just being kind of like, yeah, no, I did it. Moving on.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's a good podcast to listen to if you want
Insider,
people actually
insider
in the
information,
business,
insider
yeah.
insight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good one to listen to. Shut this off right now. Switch over to that one,
Switch
right,
over.
guys? Right, we're
Well,
turning off right now.
We're moving towards the end, so
Oh.
you can move on. Check out the W Pan. Not you.
Well, no.
No, we're gonna check it out right now. You finish up the episode.
Yeah,
we're gonna
alright.
keep doing this.
I don't know. I've always liked Chaotic, and I'm lucky enough to have seen Chaotic the way it used to be, 10, 15 years ago, and the way it is now. And obviously now is a little more
Don't let things distract you. Keep going.
family friendly, a little more, fun for all ages kind of thing.
It's a family show.
But still really, really good professional wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas the first Chaotic show I went to
Yep.
had a main event death match, no rope, barbed wire.
It seems different than today.
It was. There was a lot of blood and fire and broken glass and just chaos.
Sounds chaotic.
It was actually the King of Chaos tournament.
I crack myself up.
You shut the fuck up.
Dude,
Chaotic.
will not take any more of this abuse. It's last warning.
No, it's not.
No.
Chaotic is, I don't know. They were the first independent organization I ever went to. And they hold a special place in my heart. And I just wish they ran shows in Worcester.
Yeah, instead of having to go to like Woburn and
Lowell's not bad. I
Lowell's
don't mind
not
Lowell.
bad. Where did we see it? Was South Shore?
Haverhill?
No, that's North Shore.
I don't fucking know.
That's where people wear jorts.
John Cena?
Yeah, John Cena's from the North Shore, and that's why he wears jorts.
I thought it was because
Duh.
he was cool.
No, it's because he's from like
West Newbury, Massachusetts.
West Newbury. Yeah, Plum Island, yo. Best clam chowder I've ever had was on Plum Island.
Yeah? You should bring
Anyway.
me some.
Right now.
Right now. All right, we gotta go. $4.95 all the way to the end. But anyway,
To the end.
speaking of great promotions, independent wrestling promotions, we're traveling several states away on March 30th to go to the great state of
Canada.
Canada's beard, Maine.
I don't get it.
I don't know.
Is it because it touches Canada inappropriately?
What do you think a beard is?
It's a girlfriend that a gay man has when he doesn't want to like let people know that he's gay.
Then would they touch him inappropriately?
I don't know.
We're going to Maine, though.
We're going to Maine.
Yeah, why didn't you just say that?
I think I did.
Not really.
I might not have.
I don't remember. Check the tape.
Either way, we're going to Maine. It's going to be dope. We are going to Limitless. Only Fools Are Satisfied. I am very excited. Brian Cage versus David Starr. That'll be good. Martin Stone versus Anthony Green.
Booyah.
Super excited about that. Tom Collins, what's the ladies match?
Ooh, that one, I think they just announced it last night. That's when I first saw it, was last night. So you got Chris Stradlander.
Is she the robot from outer space?
Well, she's not a robot. She's an alien
Oh, an alien.
from outer space.
That's who lives in outer space, aliens, not robots.
well, I mean,
Sometimes robots. You ever seen Lost in Space?
Transformers.
Oh, yeah. Well, Transformers aren't
They were
robots.
alien.
I
robots.
prefer Transmorphers. Thank you very much.
Well, I prefer you shut the fuck up while I'm talking about Transformers. It's GoBots or nothing.
They, them, there.
Anyway, if I get past the first person. So you have Chris Stradlander, Alley Cat,
Who's a cat.
Ashley Vox.
Who's like a fish mermaid? Mermaid fish?
Yeah, just go check Twitter and you can see all of the puns I made.
Yeah, it seems so forced, dude.
I don't know.
And Penelope Ford.
She's
Ford.
She's a bad girl.
She's a bad girl.
Bad.
She's
Bad
not like
girl.
an animal or
a
anything.
nasty
She's just
girl.
like a regular person, but she's a bad girl. who I have seen take some fucking bumps.
Which I'm actually really happy that
Those
she's still going to be
awesome
there
match.
because Janela had to
drop
the
off.
show.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Penelope's still going to be able to appear. Like that's really awesome.
She's becoming a very good wrestler.
She is. The props that Dickinson
Yeah.
gave her at Beyond, like that was really cool to talk about. Like the first day she walked into wrestling school,
Yeah.
compared to where she is now, especially after such a grueling, hard hitting match, to break character for a minute and actually just be like,
Dickinson
you are
doing that?
badass
No.
bitch. Like you're cool.
Yeah.
No,
like if you were just to like look at her, it's just like, oh, it's a tiny
Pretty
blonde girl,
little
pretty
blonde girl.
pretty blonde girl.
This is gonna be a fun match.
No, it's gonna be a
Like,
great
it's
match.
gonna be a good match, but it's also just gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be hijinks and shenanigans.
And shenanigans.
Both. Maybe. I don't know if there's time.
Ne'er-do-welling.
Whoa. On that note, we're done.
We're done.
We are done.
Enjoy your week, folks. We'll see you next time.
Happy St. Peter's Day.
Do.
Dude.